All right, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. All right, also known as these U.S. states. All right, snakes. All right. And to come out and wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, to wake you up to your true nationality, to get you to repent, to acknowledge your offense, and then to pray for forgiveness and come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments in this handbook here called the Holy Bible. All right? First and foremost, and as always, all praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah Kadash. All right? Double honors to our elder apostles at GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect, Tabernacle of David, all right? So here we are. And the Most High is turning up the heat, and the Spirit of the Lord is on the men of truth, the men of the Lord. And it's pretty obvious, all right? The devil, his horns are beginning to show, popping right up out of his skull, and nobody can do a damn thing about it. People are starting to get scared, all right? Today is September 11th, all right? Anything could go down. There's a little alarm going off over there right now. You know? A distress signal. Letting you know that anything at this moment, anything at this time can go down. This is False Flag Day. 20-year anniversary since they did their high level witcheroo, all right? They took them buildings down and signified that they were going to the next phase or the next level, if you will, of their NWO. Salaki. All right? So, I mean, now that we have that information, we didn't understand what was going on back then, but now with all the information out, right? Or that has been out because they've expunged a whole lot of it, right? They had to get that shit up off the internet because people started gravitating, you know, the so-called conspiracy theories came out. And they were out there for years, but the closer they got to their objective, right? Can you believe that that was 20 years ago? All right? Well, now it all makes sense because they're all open, right? They're open about the whole conspiracy. All right? They done explained us away, calling us terrorists. It's not a theory, nigga. It's fact. All of these conspiracies somehow came true. From chemtrails, NWO, everything. So you've been being exposed now for a long time, and now it's reached a fever pitch, and we're at the end of this crescendo. You know that you have but a short time left. And you know that the men of the Lord are chanting down Babylon. There's nothing you can do about it. So you got to go for it. This motherfucker said, and we've been patient, right? Meaning they've been suffering an ass whooping, all right? Their ass is getting exposed. They said, we ain't going to take too much more of this exposure. We know we got to move. And that's what the scriptures say. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Well, what short time? All right. Well, this devil was given a minute, all right, to rule the earth and to do what it is that he's programmed to do. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill. Right? Steal what? Land, people's identity. He's done all of that. He was given, first of all, his name is Devil, one of his monikers. He's the adversary, which is Satan. He's the devil, which is the deceiver. He's the great red dragon, which is Esau. And we know who you are. Salaki. This is Revelation 20:1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. That angel is Yahushua. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, which was the Byzantine Empire. All right? Cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. So he got taken out of power during the Roman Empire. And then we came up and we got 1,000 years, and he had to go sit his ass down for a minute. All right? And after that 1,000 years, he would be given another period of time to go out and what? Deceive the nations. Steal people's identity. Steal people's land. Okay? And that's what this devil did. And now his time is up. He knoweth that he had but a short time to do what? To go out and deceive the nations. Cast him in the bottomless pit, shut him up and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. So by the process of elimination, all right, a season is 1,000 years. So what is a little season? All right, about 500 years. That makes sense. All right. And I'm not writing that in stone. I'm using logic, guesstimating, if you will. How long has he had? Let's count from 1492 till now. It's about 500 years. He started going down in 69. Okay? All right? And that's the prophecy coming to pass. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. We jump down to 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the 4 quarters of the earth. All right? And that's what he did, and he's still on the loose right now. All right? It's time for him to be chained back up. All right? And let's prove that it was him out there doing it. Let's prove that it's still him who is on the loose right now. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Well, that's just another name for the nation of Edom. And they are ruling the earth right now. And nobody can turn that back except for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who has given him bounds that he can't pass. Got a certain amount of time, right? And after that, then there's no more use for him. He's fulfilled his usefulness. We don't need devils. We don't need perfect devils to teach us a lesson anymore, because in the kingdom we're going to have the laws written on our inward parts, in our mind, in our heart, if you will, which is the Hebrew word law, which means your mind. So we don't need this devil. Now, we do need some beast power. And I didn't say man power, I said beast. All right? We need some chattel. We need some chattel power. All right? We need some get back. All right? And we're going to have that in the kingdom. All right? Well, let's bring that out. All right? Because you got it right now, but you've fallen like lightning. It's Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Now, I would go back and break that all the way down, but guess what? We're not in that time no more. If you don't understand what that means, all right, guess what? You may miss the boat, because the time for coddling niggas is over. All right? Fuck that. You better go back while you can and try to watch a video if you want a complete breakdown. What we're doing is we're pushing that vibration out by just reading the scriptures. All right? You want a breakdown, you better find a GMS breakdown. All right? Because even in that, you could go off with the strangers that are cleaving. All right? I mean, I had to repent on that one and come out of that. All right? GMS is the way. It is what it is. All right? So, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua? All right? First of all, you should be rejoicing. It's your turn to rejoice. While you see this devil going down, there's nothing he can do about it. He's about to be met with the force of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. This devil thinks that he's got power. You don't have a quarter, you don't have an eighth of the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. If you're worried about anything, don't be. Because the Most High's will be done anyway, no matter what anybody says. And if we don't make it on this side, guess what? The kingdom is coming anyway. And nobody can stop it. No fucking devil can do a damn thing about it. You can get your little nut right now and spill as much blood as you can, but your day is done. And whatever you do on this side, nigga, is coming back on you quickly and fast. So do what the fuck you gotta do, okay? And bring what you got, because it's all coming right back on you with a quickness. With a straight quickness. All right? See if I can perform this. All right, Salaki. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful time. All right, the time that we're living in. The prophets of old longed to see these days. All right, and to be able to be out here doing what it is that we do. Okay, it's an honor and a privilege to be out here doing this work. All right, and hell, if you came in at 07 or 08, you're like this, man, because things were moving very slow back then. Now, to the elder apostles, they seen a bunch of people come in, and like the elder Manata Zagba from South Carolina was saying, they got GMS camps all over the world. Finland, all right? So to see that, to have gone through the year 2000, right, which had to be disheartening, you know? But to regroup after that and keep it pushing, straight 7 years later, and then see things just blow up, and to be right here, right now, that was 20 years ago. If you go back to 2000 to right now, that's 21 years, right? So go back to 2000, whatever happened, and then fast forward to now, how must they be feeling right now? All right? Exuberant, jubilant. You understand? To be where they're at right now. To have stood steadfastly for the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and watch everybody around them take the bag, you know? Because that's what they did. Everybody took the bag. The bubble-eyed blackfish took the bag. Okay? Looking like Zabak took the bag. All right? Talking about the MOB is Christianity. You're going off. All right? Johanna took the bag. Nate took the bag. Who else came from the old school that's out there? What happened to Comfy and them? Okay? So all of that was a result of the year 2000. If that was on you, right? If everybody who went through that, they were like this, well, shit, I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the word as a hustle now. And you could tell at some point in time they made a decision that that's what they were gonna do, because they're out there for that filthy lucre. Now, how must they be feeling right now, knowing that they took that bag? Nigga, you know you took the bag. Now what, you gonna try to flip it like the Most High didn't see it? If you think this devil ain't about to release, see, and this is what that devil said too. You can read between his lines. All right? Hey, Yahushua said he came to put a man at what? It's a V word that's being highly used. Now, we're saying it. It's spelled a different way. Let me see if I can find it. What the fuck is this? Salat. Vampires. Slock, bear with me. This is Matthew 10. And 35. And I'm just looking for this word, okay? Because, I mean, and that's the spirit. All right, this is Matthew 10 and 35. For I am come to set a man at variance. All right? And like I said, it's a different word, but it's the same word. What variant? Yahushua has come to put a man put that variant on your ass. Okay? And this is what I'm saying. All right? Devil Joe was like this. We have been patient. What the fuck does that mean? Well, he's talking about him and Ouchie Fauci. What are they about to do? They're about to, spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to put a man at variant. They're going to pull out them variants. What variants? That shit. That zombie. You see? They finna pull out that zombie shit. Where niggas are foaming at the mouth and dropping dead on the street. Like they put out there in the first place. They said, hey, guess what? This was a year, almost 2 years ago now. What did they do? They said the C word, C19, hey, niggas are dropping dead in the street in Shanghai, what? In Wuhan, niggas are falling out, foaming at the mouth, dying on the street, bodies are lined up. They put that out there. What were they doing? They are projecting. They got shit in the pike. They got shit in the tube waiting. Send out the next one. We got the D. We got the L. Lambda Phi Lambda. All right? We got monkeypox. We finna put that shit out there that'll lay niggas out foaming. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is finna put a man at them variants. All right? That's what he was saying. He said, oh, you niggas, huh. And he wasn't just talking about the ones that didn't take it. He's talking to everybody because what he's doing is he's stirring the pot. He's stoking the fire with the bellows. He's like this. I'm talking to everybody. You niggas that took it, you better get mad at the ones that didn't. You better call them motherfuckers out and start some shit out there. That's what he's doing. Now you're beginning to understand what it means when they say pressure from above and pressure from below. He's above, and these peons down here that ran out and got that shit right away, they're going to put that pressure on the ones that don't. And why are we smug? And we're not smug, okay? We're full of hope and faith, and we're out here doing this work. Here's how you get through it. All right? There's an instruction manual on how to get through what is coming. What is coming? Yahweh Shai is putting a man at variance. You can't make it up. All right? Okay? So, what's going to happen? And even as quickly as today, what could happen today? Niggas start dropping like flies. That could happen today. Well, how did they, what was the FF? What was the false flag for 9-1 and another 1? Right? Well, niggas started dropping like flies because the new variants came out. And this is that zombie apocalypse thing. You think this devil ain't ready? Like, you got motherfuckers out here, right, that are getting mad. Oh, we gonna storm off the job. We ain't gonna do it. We gonna walk out. You think that that's not part of their plan? Motherfuckers quitting, walking off. All of that was fucking written out. It was all discussed at a round table. It was all think tanked out. What happens when they start walking out in droves? Then we unleash that real shit on their ass. What happens when they all pick up guns and they come out with the militia? Then we send out the motherfucking robot dogs and them fucking swarm drones. You niggas ain't got a chance. The only chance you got is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And niggas can't, for the life of them, remember the Most High's name because he ain't giving it to you. But that's what we're out here doing. Here's the way. What is the way? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kadah. How hard is it to I mean, if that's everything, which it is, how hard is it to lock that in your mind? Apparently it's very hard, all right? The Thawah is nothing to play with because it can actually, which it clearly is, it could actually work against you. You got niggas out here talking about one body in Yahweh Shai. That name is clearly working against you. All right? Because that nigga right there, Jethro, is making niggas look real bad. All right? That lets you know some geeky ass niggas out there. And, you know, I don't know how to use that word out here on the West Coast. Some people take offense to that, and, you know, that's not what I'm saying, but we use that. We'll call a nigga a geeky ass nigga out here, and it means something different. All right? But, and I understand that's a heritage and stuff like that, but guess what? Guess what? If your heritage is not of Israel, then you ain't of Israel. Then you ain't shit anyway. You want to be a Geechee, a Gullah, whatever any of that is. Where is Israel in that? You want to be a nigga? You want to be a Moor? You want to be a Shriner? You want to be a Mason? You want to be any of those things? You understand? Then you just a nigga. And riches are not comely for a niggard. And the riches are right here. The riches are in the name Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Plain. Plain. So, what's going to happen? They're going to continue to push this thing. See, because what they're doing is they're getting you ready for that C Ragma. They're getting you ready for the C Ragma. That's what the whole thing is about. And how do they do that? They're going to bully and buffalo and stampede and scare your motherfucking ass into taking that juice. That's what it is. And hey, they get motherfuckers hyped up right now. These fools are scared. Hey, some of you motherfuckers, your job is your God, right? And you're about to lose your God. Then what? Then it's postal. What happens when a motherfucker at the post office leaves it, gets fired, right? They let him go. That nigga comes back with an automatic weapon to kill everybody. All right, so we're gonna have that, right? Oh, I can't take care of my kids no more. I can't provide for my family. I'm gonna kill everybody. First of all, we know who that is. That's the devil all day. So the devil is gonna hit the street. All right, they're gonna walk away in droves and be defiant and cause an insurrection like they did on January the 6th, right? And they're gonna go out and act like your little fucking pop gun is gonna do a damn thing against what this fucking devil got ready for your ass. All right? They'll drop some agent something, agent yellow nigga, agent brown, agent orange on your ass, and what you gonna do? They'll drop LSD on your ass. How you gonna shoot them? They could drop some fentanyl on your motherfucker. You think that they ain't got weaponized fentanyl? Where a cop tries to confiscate the shit and his ass is wriggling on the ground and you gotta hit him with the atropine? You think they ain't got some shit that all I gotta do is sweep the sky with that shit and niggas start doing the kicking chicken? Foaming at the mouth and zombifying out? You think they was doing that shit in Vietnam, testing it and getting ready. They thought they was gonna have the garden plot goes back to that time. All right? They was ready. If niggas would have started acting a goddamn fool, they would have dropped that shit. They would have dropped that dun-da-da. Matthew 10:35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household. You got to understand, whatever this devil does, first of all, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, put the spirit on this devil to do whatever he's about to do. He put the spirit on this devil to come up with a diabolical plan and have all bases covered. So whatever you think you're going to do to combat this plan, none of it is going to work. There's only one way out of this thing. All right? Some people are afraid of the UFOs and don't know what they are and they don't exist. And that's the only way to get out of the destruction that's coming. All right? So what, if you don't know what it is and you don't run to it, you run away from it, your ass is going to get burned up. And guess what? We're so close to that burning. Oh, Iran. Now everybody is, Iran got a weapon. Iran got a nuke. Iran got a nuke. Yeah, they all do. That's no secret. It's time for the great bonfire. And your ass is going to be in that motherfucker. Okay? You ain't going to make it up out of here. You got a little plan. A little plan don't mean a goddamn thing. What is it? What is it? Your plan doesn't mean shit. What plan? All right? There's only one way. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's it. And Demon Day don't work no more. Clearly don't know the name Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Clearly. Demon Day doesn't work anymore. This little Issacharite come up and I'm supposed to hand you some money. No, you're supposed to salute and say, how about Shimi Hashai Barakatha, at least. At least. Or Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and show good faith. But guess what? If you're not a friend of the Lord, you're not a friend of mine. All right? It's lucky with the mosquitoes. So the variants are coming. Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has come to set a man at variance against his father. But what do we got? What is the way? The way is in the name. All right? How do you fear the Most High? Well, his name is what is it? Treacherous unto the heathen? Psalm 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. What is the secret place of the Most High? Well, his name is a strong tower. The righteous run up into it and are safe. So you came over here. Why'd you come over here? Demon? I tried for months to get you to learn the name of the Most High, and you didn't. Hey, my job is done. All right? All you can do right now is warn a nigga and keep it moving. And when I say nigga, I mean Issachar, I mean the northern kingdom, the southern kingdom, all you niggas. Okay? Rethinking the dollar. You in love with Jesus. Many an Israelite that came and warned you, nigga, you going down too. What more proof do you need? You learned what the word nigga means, and it directly correlates with the name Christian, but that's not enough for you? Nigga, you proud. All right? You ain't gonna get it. You're gonna get that variance. You're going to be put at variance, nigga. That's what's going on. Psalm 91:2, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. What is a fortress? All right? Well, a castle is a fortress. A castle is a strong tower. Okay? With a moat, is built on a cliff where you can't even, you could try to rappel up the backside, motherfucker, and it ain't gonna go well. All right? It's got positions, like it's got at the top of it, it's got these turrets, and it's built like this. It's got these things that, these on the wall coming across is cut jagged at the top, right? Like a checkerboard, you know what I'm talking about. What is that for? That's for the archers to be hidden 1 minute and then pop out and pop, 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 and then it's a fighting position. It's what the tower is a fortress. Okay? A castle was built to protect who? What? The king and his family. Got a drawbridge that lets down. And what is the drawbridge goes over what? The moat. Not Nigga, not the mote that's in your eye. It's a different mote. Okay? You got to be able to run up into that tower, that fortress. I'm talking about it right now. This is the book of Proverbs. Real quick. 18. Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord. All right, and that's it. That's the starting point. To learn the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is the starting point. Oh, he was a brother? His name ain't Jesus? Well, what is his name? Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. The rich man's wealth is a strong city, and as an high wall in his own conceit. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. All right? The name of the Lord is a strong tower. What is the name of the Lord? If thou canst tell. Since we're in Proverbs, it's way too late. The doors are closed. The moat, the drawbridge, nigga, is going up. You ain't gonna make it past the crocodiles in the moat. It's a sea monster in there named Leviathan, and your black ass ain't gonna be able to outswim him. Proverbs 30 and 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? But wait a minute. That's a taunting proverb. Is it not? That's a taunting proverb. Why? Because of this. Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. What does it mean to run into it? To know it. To have it tattooed on your forehead, on your mind, your heart. Tattooed in your heart. All right? Why? What is his name? And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? That's huge. All right? All right? Let me go back and we'll go back to Psalms. Kahala Yahweh Shemi Awashai Bashim Kakadash Barakatha. Yahweh Shemi Awashai Bashim Kakadash. Take not away from me thy Holy Spirit. What was it? Salaki. It's the book of Revelation 22. I'm a little slow. Revelation 22 and 4. Salakia. That's not it. Hold on. Salak. Revelation 22 and 4. Salakia. Revelation 22 and 4. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. What does that mean? All right? What does that mean? Revelation 3 and 12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my power. What is that? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of my city, the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power. And I will write upon him my new name. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. So, that name, that strong tower, all right? What's going to protect you from all the variants? All right? This devil said, and we have been patient. But what we're about to do is we finna unleash some real variants on your ass. And we'll see how you fare then. Nigga, and we don't care how many jump shots you took, because that ain't gonna do nothing to this new shit that we got coming out. All right? And there's one more. Revelation 7:2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. What is the seal of the living God? And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed. Hey, you got to get that seal. All right? So you can run up into that strong tower. Now, go back to Psalms. There's more than one Psalms. All right? Start back at the top, Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Okay? What is the secret place of the Most High? It's a strong tower. See how we done came back around? Precept upon precept. Here's where you should be right now. The devil got some variance for your ass. And who's putting the devil up to this? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is coming to put a man at variance. And then variants are going to tear your ass up too when you start foaming. And then you're going to start biting at them. They're going to call you a biter. They're going to call you a walker. Your first name is going to be Paul Walker. All right? Right? And when they call you biter, it doesn't mean that you stole a lyric from somebody. You're going to be out there trying to eat. You're going to be a cannibal in that day. Right? Cannibal Lecter. Psalm 91:2, and I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, that strong tower. My power, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler. Who's the fowler? Esau is the fowler. He's the bird catcher. And he's going to catch a lot of you birds out there. All right? And from the noisome pestilence, which is them missiles, you're going to get caught up in that fire. It's going to burn your ass out. Plain and simple. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. All right? In this spiritual war, right, you need some protection from those arrows. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness. Them variants. Hey, that fool said, look, we have been patient, meaning we've been suffering, and we got to do something quick. And we got just the thing, right there at the CDC, nigga. That devil knoweth that he hath but a short time. This nigga's finna unleash the shit on your ass. All right? This nigga got biological. He got all kind of shit. And 7.62, 5.56, 223 don't mean a damn thing to him. He's long since past that shit. A Kalashnikov doesn't mean shit. That's an AK to niggas that don't even know. All right? That's some old time bullshit that he ain't even tripping on. That's why you got it. Nigga, you ain't got no rail gun. You got no beam weapons. You got no particle weapons. You ain't got missiles, nigga. Where's your missile at? Where's your rocket launcher at? You might have a little grenade launcher or something, right? But what the fuck is that to what he's got? All right? And this motherfucker thinks he's the Most High. All right? Guess what? Only the Most High could take this devil down. Because the devil is actually the Most High's boy. All right? His sword. And Jake, it's just time for you to go. You proud motherfuckers, it's time for you to go. Your day is over. You're going to be, hey, what do you think this is? See, niggas laugh at this. There's going to be wailing and gnashing of teeth. That doesn't scare you. That's coming from the Most High, where your fear belongs. Hey, wailing and gnashing of teeth, nigga, starts maybe today. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High. How do you do that? You learn His name. All right. You watch out for that. You stand at the position of it till you come to attention when you hear the Most High's name. He's the commander of all commanders. He's the Lord of hosts. There is no higher general, Yohana, than Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Nothing is above that. Therefore, you have that ultimate reverence. And just, prepare your ass for destruction is what it comes down to. All right? Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment, and that's what time we're in right now. We're in the time of great judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. All right? And first of all, nigga, you just playing you're standing in your lot. You got a tiny bit part in the Most High's movie, and really it's just for you to fucking die in place. All right? Back to the pestilence. Psalm 91 and 6. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. What is that? That's talking about them variants, nigga. All they gotta do is get them jets out, nigga, and spray that shit. And one fucking aerosolized droplet, you breathe that shit in, and you keel over foaming at the damn mouth. And you wake up, oh. You think that this Frankenstein ain't went in and perfected some shit? You remember bath salts and all of that shit? Where niggas was out munching on each other? Well, the nigga went, turned into a cannibal, we got it on record. It was testing that shit. You heard them stories. They test some shit. Oh, our shit's tight. All right, box it up until we need it. Center of Disease Control. And niggas can't put 2 and 2 together. We got variants. The next one is coming out. Oh, I better run it and go do what they tell me to do. No, nigga, it's not gonna mean anything. You could take all the jumpers in the world, okay? You could take all the jump shots in the world, okay? You got that wicked jumper. None of it is gonna do a damn thing for you. All right? You're gonna have to keep going back. Oh, well, here comes the new variant. I need a new wicked jump shot. And that's the name for it, the wicked jump shot. All right? 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Who's doing that? Well, the Most High is going to be your shield and your buckler. All right, this is the good news. This is the way. Walk ye in it. How hard is it to, and it is hard, okay? The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai has to be upon you for you to be able to get this. And, a lot of people are going to die. 10,000 at your right hand. 10,000. Can you imagine the smell of that? Straight zombie time out here. Zombification. Out here. And can't nobody do a damn thing about it. It's finna go down completely bad. And the men of the Lord, we can't wait. We're gonna laugh. Because we're the Most High's mouthpiece, and sometimes he laughs right in a nigga's face. Surprised these lawnmowers ain't came out here making a goddamn racket. Or did I speak too soon? Because here they come. Don't look like they got this side already. But it shall not come nigh thee. See? This is what we hope for. This is what we have faith in. All right? Motherfuckers are going to be on the ground doing the goddamn kicking chicken right in your presence, but it ain't gonna touch us, right? And when people see that, then shall it be known who are the Most High's chosen. And that's why we've been diligent, all right? That's why we keep the heat up in fear of being lukewarm. Fuck that. You understand? This is why we let no man take our crown. Because there's niggas out there trying to take your crown. Oh, you sifted. What? Oh, you out taking crowns. That's not smart at all. You done took it upon yourself to be the sifter. Not knowing, with all the mote in your eye, that it's probably you that's being sifted. You ain't working out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You're trying to work out, you're trying to kick people out. You ain't worried about yourself. No fear. You don't fear the Most High. You don't respect your elders, you don't fear the Most High. You don't respect none of your elders. Out of the truth, in the truth, the elders of GMS, I got it on record that you done. Psalm 95:8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. That's going right back to the top of that. Here we are. Let me read that again. 9. Psalm 91:9. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Woo! To understand that right now, the time that we're in, because why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua has come to put a man at variance. Okay? He can put them variants right up in your asshole. And your mouth is going to be foaming. Every orifice is going to be foaming. All right? Except for those that are inside that strong tower. See, you think this is a goddamn game. If you understood the fervor of the men of the Lord and the spirit that's on them right now, and how they're compelled to warn the people, because that's what's happening. If you can't feel the fever pitch with which this thing is turning up to, right, like that, if you can't feel that, you have no understanding, all right? What do? You got to watch the prophets. You got to watch the true men of the Lord and see how they're moving. And when they move, you move. All right? Why? That's the Most High. The Most High is speaking through them, right? And when he tells them to move, they move, and then you move. And if not, you missed it. The trumpet is blowing in your face and you didn't hear shit. Meaning you don't have ears to hear or eyes to see, meaning you don't understand a damn thing, and it's time for your ass to get hit with them variants. With that variance. And what does that mean? That means that we're almost out of here. We're almost off of the street. And then you're going to come looking. You're going to be looking for the men of the Lord. Where's that dude in that garment? I used to be able to see him all the way across the park. I don't see him no more. I don't see him no more. Where'd he go? That day is coming quick. Them variants. That variance is coming. Okay? All of that variance. And you notice devil got a lot of them. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. And they're out here right now. See? The angels are out here, encamped. Here we are at camp, and the angels are at camp, encampeth. Most High got them out here. And we're in that tower now. All right? If you've been doing this, right, for 13 years, and nothing has really happened, a couple of skirmishes, all right? You had to, defend yourself and might have got locked up here and there, but you kept it real. You stayed in there. You figured it out. There's a tone, that you got to have. There's a way to do this. And not, be overzealous, not be over righteous, right? Temperament. And the angels are with you. There's nothing to worry about. This is the rehearsing of the righteous acts. All right, making your body a living sacrifice out here and knowing how to do it. In a one-man camp, you got to hold post, you got to read, you got to speak, right? You got to work the camera. It's lucky. You got to put it all together. You got to stand in your lot. If the Most High said, look, you're going to be a one-man camp, that's what it's going to be for you. Right? Let no man take your crown. Get out there. Do what you're commanded to do. I know you old, infirmities and all of that. Get your ass out there. Right? We're looking for that penny. We're trying to get that penny. We're trying to get that crown. All right? That's a lot better than whatever's coming right now. It's coming. The book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Well, that's you, Sneaky Joe. Sneaky Joe Biden slipped one in the other day. And then right after, he followed it up with what is coming next. All right? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You ain't going to be able to fly. You ain't going to be able to leave the state. And they're going to keep bringing that circle closer and closer. Right? Until they've trapped you. That's what a fowler does. He's setting traps. He's setting snares for that ass. So what do? You come back even more diligent. the time is coming where shit is going to be electric. All right, you talk about a calm before the storm or whatever. Everybody is going to be looking at everybody, right? You talk about trust. The love of many shall wax cold. You're going to have motherfuckers just straight treacherous, right? Down for theirs, and that's it. Wow. It's gonna be crazy. You think shit ain't even nothing jumping off yet. A little scare here, a little scare there, a couple of motherfuckers die. Hey, when that mass death jumps off, 10,000 dead over. Whoa! All right? 10,000 at your right. It's in the scriptures. You think that that's not what the program is? All right? None of these shall fail. So what do? What manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kodash. This is the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters. See, when your ass gets hungry, when you dodging bullets all day, when your ass has zero hope, you're like, this is only a matter of time before I'm gone. How do I survive this? This is more than I can bear. When the scriptures say that the Most High won't put on you more than you can bear, that's talking about the elect. You other motherfuckers finna, one of them volleys, one of them skirmishes, you ain't gonna make it out of. The walrus. Old Porky Walrus. He knows I'm out here. He knows. And that's actually a form of respect, you know. We get along. Hey, the Most High said he'll make, you know, if the ways of a man please the Lord, he will make even your enemies to be at peace with you. And that's clearly my enemy. So, hopefully, you know, you were edified with the camp. The scriptures did come out. I know I've been talking a lot, but hopefully it you know, it came back around. It was edifying. Hey, the time that we're in, if you can't see it for being beautiful, because, you know, live or die, the kingdom is coming. Right? And you'll be a part of it. If not right away, you got everything to look forward to. All right? But just get yourself ready for those around you, your children, your siblings, your mom and your dad. Hey, they probably ain't going to make it. And if that's going to fuck you up, you better start preparing yourself for that. Don't let it fuck you up. You got to endure until the end of this thing. And there's nothing easy about it. It's going to be the single most worst time on the face of the earth ever since it was created. And the gravity of that, okay? Or what they say in the truth, that's heavy. You understand? And it is. Hey, when the Most High shows himself, he's probably mad as hell because people run around talking about, I don't believe in God. Boy, I'd be mad as hell. And the Most High is jealous, vengeful, Can you imagine what he's got saved up or what he's about to do? It's gonna be crazy. And you niggas deserve all of it. And I'm afraid of that. I'm like this, wow. Motherfuckers got, no fear. No fear of the Most High. I'm like, wow. And it's always been something, And Thawada Yahweh Shai for keeping that spirit on me. I never, there was a time when I was a nigga, but as niggas go, you got some you got some real scoundrels out there, And a little leaveneth the whole lump. I understand all of that, but you got some real grimy ass niggas out there, right? And some of them try to come into the truth. No. This is Israel. Ain't no assalamu alaikum. That's you. All right? And there's a big ass demon on your motherfucking ass too. Need to come over here, see? And it's a nigga like that. That's Issachar. Talking about assalamu alaikum. All right? Instead of, you should have came over here and asked the question. But you do. See, that's called a scoff. You don't see no Muslims out here pushing the word. Where's that? They're out selling bean pies in a bow tie. You need to be over here asking me, well, that kind of looks like a poncho, a sarape. Tell me something about that. That should have been your response. But nope, what you did was you scoffed. In this great time, right? How much more scoffing you got? You're gonna be out here looking to ask that same question. And all that's in your head is assalamu alaikum. And guess what? It should have been Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You could have learned that. But no strong tower for you. And we don't give a goddamn. Middle Lord, we don't give a goddamn. We don't give a good goddamn. You still got niggas out here pushing Christianity, going back 13 years. I remember over at the stage, which I know you niggas hate the stage, but that should be blotted out by now. Now that it's been noised abroad that you can push the word anywhere, and that only a nigga would come up talking crazy shit. Oh, you can't do it over there. Yeah, everything you do is wrong. You should be worried that you're a nigga. Still a nigga. Go look in the mirror. You're still a nigga. You should be worried about that shit. But Sleepy Joe, Sneaky Joe, you fucking devil, you and your unrighteous decrees, we know that by the High Witch holiday, that demonic motherfucking satanic ritual day that you call Halloween, All Hallows Eve and Samhain and all of that bullshit, that you're gonna try to pass forth some more unrighteous decrees and put a bigger spell on these zombies than you got going right now. Because we're not ignorant of the devil's devices. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Obadiah 1 and 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Well, the watchman. That's our job. The watchman be going deep and looking up these words that you think still, right, have power, spelling, spells, witchcraft. We know all about you now. The men of the Lord done provided a diligent search. How are the things of Esau searched out? The prophets of the Lord. It is the honor, what is it? The honor of kings to search out a matter. So, basically, if you don't understand the strong tower of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat Hashem Rakakadosh, you can wind up in the wrong number. 10,000 at the right instead of 144 when them saints go marching in. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All right? Through the watchmen of the Lord. All right? So we can go ahead and close it out. The book of Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. How do you do that? Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Preach the word. Be instant in season and out. For it is the Most High which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasures. Do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. All right? So with that, we're going to give all praises and glory and honor unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before us that taught us this truth. Right? Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. All right? Shalom.